Hey guys, this is Dr. David Berdan, the CDA Upper Cervical Center, and today we're going to talk about how to keep ourselves from injuring ourselves in our workplace, at home, and for a lot of you out there, your body is your biggest asset. It is with my profession. If you're doing anything like construction, anything sort of physically labor intensive, or even if you're doing chores at home, that's the only time you use it. At least it's something. So one of the big concepts is, so let's say, imagine a bowling ball on a stick. So let's just imagine a bowling ball here. The further you get off center, the harder it's going to be to hold that until eventually you're like, I can't hold it anymore, and then I drop it. And the same thing holds true with your spine. That bowling ball in your body is basically your skull. 10 to 15 pounds, somewhere within that region. Um, Everyone's a little bit different, but the big thing is the farther you get from center, the more extra force, the exponential more force that you're going to apply to your spine. Now, if you have to bend over and there's just no way about it, at least keep your chin tucked. Do the double chin thing. If somebody gives you a hard time about it, you know, wait a few years and then they'll be, just about crippled and you'll be walking around just fine. So just keep that in mind. It will save you. It will save you a lot of pain and injury in the future. So going back to the main topic is, in this weather, how do you keep yourself from injuring yourself as much? So first, stay warm. Stay warm. Cold has the side effect of muscle contraction, especially with the neck. You want to keep your neck warm, a scarf, hoodie, something to maintain the warmth around your neck. I'm sure there's a lot of other things out there. Whatever you can find that works for you, do it. Um, there's a condition called torticollis where the muscles go into spasm around the neck, usually due to some cold exposure. So keep that in mind. Keep your neck warm. Yeah. Second thing is proper lifting technique. But proper lifting technique doesn't just apply to lifting. It can be to a lot of different things in different planes of, I'll just get into it. So, basic lifting technique. Keep your shoulders back, head tucked, squat, grab an object, bring it up. Now, can you do that in every situation? Absolutely not. Sometimes you have to do things from side to side or forward and back. So, next step is fencer stance. So, I have a table here, so the leg's going to be a little bit higher, but fencer stance, you've got a wide base of support for yourself, and you're using the force in your legs to move yourself back or propel you forward. You can do a lot of different combinations to make it work, but just go for the fencer stance. You'll get a feel for it after a while. It takes some getting used to, but it's like baseball or martial arts or any sort of sport. Use your hips when you're doing action. It's kind of like, let's say if you're making a punch, you rotate with the hips, not your back, your hips. You get that rotation, and then you got all the force from your arm. You just magnified everything with each additional step along the way. 1, 2. So let's say you're pulling, you're using the front leg to pull back. If you're pushing, you can prop your back leg to propel you forward. And towards the end, you can even use a little bit of your front leg to help with that push, along with your arms. That just magnifies the force. Protects your back. How does that apply to shoveling snow? Well, straight up, you've got the force from your arms, propel it forward into the snow, and just push back with your legs. Simple. Then you got a shovel full of snow. Don't turn your back. You want to pivot at your hips and just toss the snow. Feels kind of mechanical, but gets the job done. Protects your back. Second, now maybe you can't do fencer stance right away. You can do a large base of support. So like what I do is I might have to lift somebody's leg. So a wide stance, grab the leg, back and forth, up and down, up and down. So there's lots of different applications. Big thing, just remember your center of gravity is around your hips. Different ways that you can use fencer stance. Apply it, and it should make your workload a lot easier. Hope you learned something. Hope it keeps you from getting injured. And I will catch you later.